Hey everyone, Marianne Gillespie. Welcome, welcome. As I mentioned, I just got back from Ironman Mont Tremblant. Very excited, placed first in my age group. So anyway, I'm still hanging on to it. No, honestly, I wanted to get this done, so I'm still in my workout clothes. So here's the thing. This is the book of the month. And in the month of June, I actually picked the book Transform. Okay. And this is a wonderful book. You can kind of see it here. That's what the cover looks like. But anyway, here's the scoop. I like to add into the business books and all that kind of fun stuff. We read so many books that tell us how to do this, how to do that. And if you read down Remi Adeleke's book called Transform, it's an actual memoir. So it's like an autobiography, but it's all about the transformation that he had. You know, he's inspiring beyond belief. It's about his transformation all the way from his childhood in Nigeria. And some of the stuff that you're going to read that he's gone through is just incredible. They would shut down most people, but instead, you know, he went to the Bronx, and then it talks about his story out there, and then it talks about, you know, his hardships there, and then how he got to the Navy SEALs. And, you know, we hear a lot of, you know, when you make it to the Navy SEALs, or, you know, you've overcome all that stuff, it's absolutely phenomenal. When I listen to books like this, you know, I think the point I'm trying to make is that you can listen to a lot of books about business building and 6 steps to this, or how to become a better leader, or how to do that. But sometimes it's really great to just throw in a memoir, something that's really inspiring. You know, when you talk about a book like this, it's all about transformation, which is something that I've done with my own life. And a lot of people I coach have done it with their lives, but it can give you that extra bit of push in your life when you're sitting there and going, man, this is like really tough, that, you know, what I'm going through, or gosh, it feels like there's no way out, or, you know what, why is everything so challenging for me, but it seems so easy for other people? You know, the journey that people go on isn't shared enough. You know, we're in this world where everything seems to be perfect for everybody. So when you read a book like this, you know, it kind of puts things in perspective. And it's like, no, it's not that easy. There, you know, a lot of people have journeys where they've had to fight tooth and nail to get to the top of where they want to go. And sometimes if you pick up just like a little bit of, you know, motivation, or a little bit of their grit, or if you're like, man, like they got through that, I can get through this. That's why I like to throw a book like that. I purposely put this book in June to be that merge between June and July. And I picked that book specifically and put it in knowing that we were going to have probably a turn in our markets right around this time. So when things are really tough for you and you're sitting there and maybe you didn't get a deal, maybe you have 2 houses that fall apart, you know, maybe something's happening in your business or your personal life and you feel like, gosh, like, you know, why is things like this? When you read a book like this, it kind of gives you that motivation, that courage, that inspiration, that grit that you're missing, you know, right at the moment, and you're pulling it from somebody else. And that is a powerful, powerful coaching tool to be using for yourself. It's wonderful to read something like this. This book I truly loved. You know, I just find stories like that, you know, it's not that I think that there's not a lot of people with this type of grit and whatnot, but you know, the story itself, you're just thinking to yourself, man, to get through to where he got through and to end up to where he is today is a remarkable story. You have to have that inner push. And the fact that he's sharing it in a book, and he does a great job with it. I have the Audible. I personally really love it. It's just a really great book. And you know what, it can push you into wherever you need to go to that next level. And throwing a book that's a memoir like this is absolutely fantastic. And you will really, really love this book if you're inspired by other people's journeys and you're going through stuff in your own personal life, or even if you're not going through stuff and you're just like, hey, I'm killing it, I'm doing great. Maybe this will take you to the next level. Maybe you're going to read that and just go, holy smokes. But I think, you know, when you see all the odds that he beat and how his perseverance and the things that he went through, I think you're going to be completely inspired by it. So I like to break up the books and throw a memoir in there. This is one I picked for 2022. I think it's perfect timing. I think you're going to love it. And I'd love to hear from you guys. Once you listen to it or read it, if it did something for you, you know, send me a message and let me know. I really put a lot of thought into picking this one and timing it the perfect way. So I hope you love it as much as I do. All right. Bye for now.